What's up, guys? Welcome back to Flipping the Script Fishing. Now, all you iPhone users, I want to show you something that could really help you out. Whether you want to explore, find a new body of water, find a pond, a stream, or just check out that body of water that you fished for a long time but never got to explore the far ends of it. I want to show you how you can do that without ever leaving your bedroom. And it's got a lot of cool features, and you can find springs, grass, all kinds of other features that can help you be more efficient out there on the water. Also, it will help you find those locations around you that you never knew were there. And most people don't know they're there. So they may never have been fished or may not have been fished in years, and who knows what you can find in those places. So check out this little tutorial about how to use your iPhone to find those areas. And I'm not sure if they work on Androids. Let me know if they do. I'd really be curious to see if they do work out. So comment below if they do work, and I'd like to see the results of that. So stay tuned, and I will walk you through that.
Alright, what I'm going to do here is walk you through the process on how you can find good fishing places close to you. Alright, now you can take a picture and it goes straight to your photo albums. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to photos, click that. I try to turn this sideways so that way it fits better on the screen for this video, so bear with me here. So alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on a photo. I'm just going to find a photo that I took. There we go, there's one. Alright, so I'm going to select this picture of these catfish. Okay. Now, you can take a picture of anywhere you are and go to your photos and select this, and it will show everything that's around you in this photo. So all I have to do is click on that photo, the one I just took, or in this case, these catfish, and I'm going to scroll up, and it's going to show you where this picture was taken. And this particular picture was taken on Lake Chickamauga. So I'm going to click on that map by touching it. And now I can pinch this and scroll out, zoom out, and as you can see, it shows a two-dimensional map. Obviously the green and the brown is the land and the blue is the water. And you can see Lake Chickamauga coming into view here as I scroll out, and I can see surrounding areas. I can see the Tennessee River start to take shape. Tennessee, Chickamauga, all that. Okay, and the cool thing here is I can also see all the roads. Okay, and the more I zoom in, okay, let me just run a place, I can zoom in, and the smaller roads will pop up. And as you can see, not only the small roads, but you also have blue stuff popping up. Okay, so you get the creeks, you got ponds. Okay, they just start popping up everywhere. Okay, so those aren't obvious when you're scrolled out, but as you scroll in, they'll come into view. Okay, so now what I want to do is I can zoom in at any point of the lake. We'll just go on here to Lake Chickamauga, and we can zoom in here. Is the middle of the refuge area, the Hiwassee, where the Hiwassee River comes in to Lake Chickamauga. I can look at tributaries, and what I want to do is come over here to the bottom left or bottom right hand corner. You see that the eye in the circle, that information button. I'll hit that, and you'll see these three options pop up: map, hybrid, and satellite. Okay, I want to select satellite. And as you can see, this is awesome. You can see the satellite image that appears on this. So it's a satellite picture. I can see awesome details. Okay, and I can go in here and I can really look at different parts of this body of water. I can look. I can find different kinds of features and structure. Here's some shallow coves, or maybe some spawning coves. Not only here, but here's a little tiny pond that runs in. I don't know what exactly that is, but if I'm fishing from the bank, that might be accessible to me. Okay, so Now I can zoom out, and suppose I wanted to check out the north side of the lake, which I don't visit that much. I can come up here and I can find different parts of this lake that might be of interest to me. Okay, so here's a little area. We got some little backwater areas. Okay, so I can see how I might be able to get in here. I could maybe find some places that I didn't even know existed before. As you can see, here's a little creek that comes in, snakes through here. You know, who knows what could be in places like this, okay? Obviously, it snakes around. You got this little area, and you got some docks, and you got some grass. Okay, so this thing is a useful tool to help find places that you and I may have never known existed, okay? The other cool thing is, suppose I'm out of town and I'm visiting another area. Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick is hit the eye again so I can go back to the map, the two-dimensional map. Okay, so I live in Chattanooga, but I'm gonna take a trip down to Florida. Okay, zoom way out. I could also, once I'm in Florida, I can take a picture where I'm at, and I can find all the stuff around me. So suppose I'm going to Cape Coral, Florida. Okay, let's zoom in here. Look at that. Look at all that blue that showed up. Okay. No blue? Blue. Look at that. That's amazing. So I'm in Cape Coral. Now, I don't know if this is probably a lot of salt water here. But regardless, I can still figure out all the places around me to fish. Okay, now obviously some of these gotta be freshwater. So I'm gonna hit that eye again. Let's go to satellite image. And now I can zoom in and I can see where I might have access to this, or if I'm in a boat, you know, I can see, you know, what places I might want to visit. But this is, look at all that water. Now I can, if I lived in this area or I'm visiting this area, I can find exactly where I might get access to this body of water. Okay. Now when it comes to ponds and other bodies of water, you have to keep in mind laws. You have to keep in mind private property. You can't just go walking up on somebody's property, and you know, in this day and age, you need to make sure that you have permission. But a lot of places like this, I mean, these are public canals and everything. You can visit this stuff. Here's a bridge. This would be easy access. Right here, I could easily come in and like I got grass and I got all kinds of structure. But I could easily come in here and access this, and I may not have known this was here. So keeping in mind, you know, etiquette and not going up on somebody's public property, but this would help me figure out who I need to contact and to get permission, whether it's a golf course manager or something along those lines, a business of some sort. But as you can see, as you scroll around the satellite, you can't see nearly as much. Like, water does not stand out as much. That's why I go back. I'm gonna hit this, go back to the map. So the blue just really stands out, and so I can really see a lot of this stuff. Even if, you know, if a pond, for instance, is covered with hydrilla, then you're not gonna be able to tell the difference between that and grass. Oftentimes, it's not gonna stand out. But in this mode, you can see. So this is the best way to find those lakes, those ponds, and then you can zoom in and really get to it. I'm amazed how much water is in Florida. But here, I go back to my satellite, and I can come in here, and I can really figure out what's fishable, what's not. Look how green that is. That's why you would see it from the satellite, necessarily from above. But this tool is just incredibly useful. I highly suggest that you take advantage of it. I'm still interested to know if the Android users have this function on their phone. iPhones, obviously you have that function, but yeah, check it out. Explore. I could spend all day on this. Finding different places near my home that might have never been explored, places that maybe haven't seen somebody in years. I could find, here's a golf course, for instance. Okay, Lake Tansy. I'm not sure. I guess it's a private lake, but you may know somebody that lives back here, and maybe you could contact them and get permission to fish this body of water. And then of course I can zoom in, I can find out things about this body of water. There's points, I can see sandbars, docks, maybe find some riprap, or here's a good place, a spawning cove, springs, grass. You just never know. So check this out. I hope this helps you to be able to find, locate, and effectively fish those bodies of water that are near you, and discover some that may have been forgotten. So check those out. Let me know how it works for you, and I hope it helps you out. So until next time, guys, tight lines.